let's talk about the CPT finals. If you remember last week, the whole 8 crazy nights. Steve, was it you that said there was the Hanukkah of Capcom Pro Tour? The 8 crazy nights of the CPT finals happened, and boy, it was a wild weekend. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch too much during the week because I work. However, I did watch a lot over the weekend. If you guys were here hanging with me, you saw some of that too. Let's talk about it, shall we? We saw some pretty cool stuff, including Zen from China, complete dark horse. Nobody knew of him. Taking the last chance qualifier. Taking the last chance qualifier. So that was pretty crazy. We saw SFL happen as well with Team Japan taking it over everybody. And then we saw the crazy tournament where there were so many upsets and so much crazy shenanigans that I can't even fathom it, right? We saw the finals, the grand finals of the entire tournament be Zen, who qualified out of last chance qualifier, mowed everyone in his path down, got to winners finals against Mena RD, who again a lot of people weren't pegging as the winner. A lot of people were counting on people like Ending Walker, people like Momochi, and sure enough, the winners finals was Zen and Mena RD, and then grand finals was once again Zen and Mena RD, which meant that we were either going to have the first ever champion qualifying, or a champion who qualified out of the last chance qualifier, or we were going to have our first 2-time champion of the Capcom Pro Tour. So it was very, very exciting. And there's Zen just doing a super mid block string or mid hit string, to take the round. And for those of you who were here, we saw Mena RD. Mena RD took the big W. He is the first 2-time champion of the Capcom Pro Tour. Gotta give it up to him, man. I find it especially cathartic that, when Mena won his first CPT championship, a lot of people started not giving him enough credit. A lot of people were just kind of downplaying how he played and downplaying his win, invalidating his win. So the fact that he is the only person who's been able to take 2 tournaments is a big like screw you to all that shenanigans. So I'm super duper happy for Mena RD. Super duper happy for Zen. As Olsen is saying in the chat, Zen's path went through every past champion except for Mena RD. But yeah, Zen had a ridiculous showing, and it was so cool hearing from him because he was someone who played mostly online, right? So such cool validation for the online warriors, and such cool validation for Mena RD. Sad that he used Luke. I'm kidding. But what was really cool was he brought out his birdie against Ending Walker and completely shattered Ending Walker's dreams of winning the tournament, which was a little heartbreaking because Ending Walker was playing so strong. Ending Walker is the 16-year-old prodigy who made it out of the Europe regional finals. It was pretty crazy. And he was playing so well. And then unfortunately ran into Mena RD, and then ran into whoever beat him out of losers, who I don't remember. I also want to shout out Mr. Crimson. Mr. Crimson making it all the way to, I believe he got third. Oh, yeah. Ending Walker lost to Idom in losers. That's right. Yeah, Mr. Crimson, I believe he got third because he beat Idom, right? Or am I wrong? Am I remembering that right or wrong? I don't know. I just remember Mr. Crimson showing a lot, or Mr. Crimson causing a lot of upsets in the bracket and making it so close to the end of the tournament. So big ups to Mr. Crimson, man. So cool to have him represent Europe up there on the world stage. The end of Capcom Cup was only the beginning, because we got some announcements afterwards. Now, look, I'll say this. I screwed up, right? My sleuthing did not go well, so I did not get it correct. So I do owe Blue a pizza. However, chat, please thank Die by Sword. Die by Sword paid your end of your lost pizza bet. Because if you guys remember last week, you guys picked Momochi to win. Or I'm sorry, not last week, 2 weeks ago. You guys had picked Momochi to win. I picked Idom to win. Idom made it further. Therefore, you guys owed me a pizza. Die by Sword was kind enough to gift 8 subs, which is just about a pizza after Twitch takes their cut. So, chat, whenever you see Die by Sword, thank them. I lost my bet against... I lost my other side bet against Die by Sword because Kawano made it out of his bracket over Phenom, even though Phenom still made it out. Both of our picks made it out, but his was on the winner's side, so he won that. And I won versus Shiggity Shank. Shiggity Shank said he was going to lose. Ending Walker was going to lose no games, but he lost 2, which was still, that's something to behold, right? That's pretty crazy.